Do you have any advice for young studio owners attempting to get a mortgage down the line? Did you find it difficult earning the bank's confidence in your business?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking for myself. You know, obviously it's not going to happen this year, but that's something I want to look at down the line. And being a new business owner, I'm used to earning a salary for most of my life, and now I have to think about that. You know.
Yeah, it's they see it, because the problem with our industry is that any potential kind of mortgage lender, bank or anything, even if you're going to get a loan, for instance, when you have to select what your job is, it's musician. That's the and
to the back of the pile.
And it's like, you know what I mean? So they don't have audio engineer with X amount of years of experience with a fully established business and blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have that, but that kind of thing to select. They have musician, pretty much, and you know, that's from a let's say, you know, the bank's point of view is they look at it and they go, musician, yeah, no, kind of thing, and that's just, you know, you can put it down as different things. I mean, I always go with online services, basically is so it's and then you'll get accepted, because online services are making more money than retail in on the high street quite easily,
and it's a product as well, you know, so you can just position it that way.
So there is that, but they do look at you, any sort of things like that, they will look at you as kind of a musician if you say it's music related. So maybe just don't go down the route of saying music, just kind of broaden it out to online services, or I wouldn't even say audio services, kind of like I don't know, there's loads of different kind of categories you can put yourself in.
That's good advice though. I suppose you think setting up a separate bank account for the business even earlier on is a good idea, like just a Revolut. So by the time you go talk to the bank, they're not going to be going through everything that's coming into my account. I have to have weird conversations, but if I just have a separate account from the start, that's probably easier.
Definitely have a separate account, whether it's a business account or not. It can, for the first few years, for instance, it could quite easily be a kind of a current account, a normal account. Whereas when you go a bit further, what you're going to benefit from with a business account is if you want to go get a business loan, if you want business advice, all these sorts of things come into play with a business account. Getting a really high extended overdraft, whereas a personal overdraft, you know, £500 to £4,000 kind of thing, whereas a business overdraft, £200,000 kind of thing, you know, just for argument's sake. Try never to go into your like use if you do get an overdraft on a business account, use the overdraft, and this is just, you know, this is my personal opinion on it. Use the overdraft as it's there if you need it. Don't ever think of it as your money, because as soon as you start dipping into it and you start getting into the thought process that that's your money, that's never your money. That's the bank's money, and they want you to spend it, because they can charge you interest. And it's a good amount of interest as well. But especially if for instance you're racking up 20-30 grand, it's a lot easier to get a loan, let's say on for 20-30 grand on at like 2% or something, 3%, which works out peanuts really over the course of a year. In terms of I always think of it in the sense that, let's say for argument's sake you was to get a 10 grand loan to buy, or say 50 grand loan to buy a really nice studio, and you had to pay back 5 grand on top, but the 5 grand that you have to pay in the interest on top, you wouldn't have earned the 50 grand to pay it back had it not been for the studio.
Okay, yeah.
So you weigh it up like that. The other one to look at as well is PayPal Working Capital. They're really good. You ever looked into that? So
no, what's that?
PayPal Working Capital works. So build PayPal into your website. So you've got PayPal on your website. Your website will then take payments through PayPal. So your clients can pay you through PayPal. What then happens is you can, let's say after a year, you've put into your PayPal account over the course of a year 50,000, for argument's sake. PayPal will look at that and go, oh, okay, we'll give you a working capital loan. So we'll give you what would be 30% of that, which is about, let's say, 15,000. They'll give you 15,000. Now, what they'll do then is for every payment that you receive through your website, they automatically will take 30% of it to pay back the loan. So you only pay it back as you earn.
Okay. So they're obviously more confident to give it to you because they're seeing traction,
basically,
how many sales you're making.
So, but the good thing about that, and the way that is good, is if, let's say for argument's sake, you've got the agreement where it's 30% of everything you earn through PayPal. You make £1,000 through PayPal 1 month, you only pay back £300. You make £10,000 the next month, you pay back £3,000.
Yeah.
So it's based on how much you earn. So as much as you earn through PayPal, that's the 30% is how much, and you can scale it down to like 10% if you only want to pay back 10%. It's a really good way to get kind of a cash injection into your business to buy equipment or build a studio, for instance. And then just pay it back as and when you get the money in.
That's a really good tip that I will use tonight.
It's worth doing. They might not give it to you. I don't think they'll give it to you straight away. But if you've got PayPal built into your website, and they see you earning lots of money through PayPal, they will happily give you. I think it works out about 30% of what they see you take.
Yeah.
But potentially, I mean, you could get a 50 grand loan off of them and then pay it back over the course of a year, with just 30% every time you make money. If you don't make any money that month, then you don't pay anything back.
That's good. But definitely putting the PayPal link up on the website is a good way to kind of start that or broach that.
PayPal, you want to have on your website, you want to have the ability to pay with PayPal, and you want to have the ability to pay with card payments. You can pay with card payments through PayPal, but some people, majority of people don't. I'll tell you what, it's about 50-50. When we take payments, we take probably 50%, probably about 40%. 40% come through PayPal, 60% come through like card payments. We use WorldPay to do to manage all our payments. Because the thing with WorldPay is WorldPay's worldwide, and everybody's familiar with WorldPay.